Hey, welcome you all to the course Software Engineering and Project Management. Myself Abhinay Gulabrao Dhamankar. I am belonging from IT department, PICT Pune. I welcome you all to the course. So, what is software? The product that software professional build and then support over the long term is called software. Software encompasses number one, instruction, that is computer program, and when executed it provides the desired features, functions, and performance. Software encompasses the data structures that enables the programmers or program to adequately store or manipulate information. And third one, software encompasses documentation that describes the operation and the use of the program. So while discussing with the software and software products, there are two types of software product. First one, generic product, and second one is the customized product. What is meant by generic product? A generic product is a standalone system that are marketed or sold to any customer who wishes to buy them. For example, PC software such as editing, graphics programs, or project management tool, CAD software for specific market such as appointment system for the dentist is a generic product, is available for generalized purpose. Next, software product can be a customized product. Software, it is commissioned by specific customer. So this is commissioned by the specific customer to meet their own needs. For example, embedded control system, air traffic control system, traffic monitoring system are the types of some specific customized um, product for this. Next, why software is important is the main issue. The economics of all developed nations are dependent on the software. More and more systems are software controlled. For example, say the transportation, medical, telecommunication, military, industrial, entertainment are based on the software. Software engineering is concerned with the theories, methods, and the tools for professional software development. Expenditure on the software represents a significant fabrication of GNP in the developed country. Software cost. The software cost often dominate computer system cost. The cost of software on a PC are often greater than hardware cost. Software cost more to maintain than it is to develop for the system with a long life. Maintenance cost may be several times developed the cost, several development cost. Software engineering is a concern with the cost effective software development. Okay, cost effective development. So these are the point related to a software cost. Next, moving ahead, what are the features of software? While discussing features of the software, means what features that software should provide, what is there, it is its characteristic that make it different from other thing human being built. Features such as a logical system, right? Software is developed and engineered. It is not manufactured in a classical sense, right, which has the quality problem. Software does not wear out but deteriorate due to the change. Hardware has bathtub curve of failure rate. Higher failure rate at the beginning and then drop to steady state, then cumulative effect of dust, vibrations, abuse occurs at that hardware level. So that is called the bathtub curve. Although industry is moving towards component-based component, the standard screw and off-the-shelf integrated circuits, most software continues to be custom built. Modern reusable components encapsulate data and processing into software part to be reused by a different program. Example, graphics user interface. Windows, pull down menus and libraries. So this is the wear versus deterioration graph. If you observe that this is the some kind of a software, this is software curve, if you want to say. So at the initial level, failure rate is maximum. Okay, and actually this is the hardware curve. This is hardware curves come like this way and goes like this way upper. So what happened here at the very beginning, the failure rate while manufacturing the product, the failure rate is maximum at the beginning time, but as soon as they work out after some long time, they work fine, but after some period of time due to dust and some kind of a thing, the chances of failure it will be high for the hardware part. Okay, so this is the bath kind of curve. Here this is the software curve. It look like such kind of thing. So this is not just following the initial development phase, maybe this kind of failure rate, but if you develop it comes increase in failure rate due to the side effects. This spikes is for side effect. Something is change happen, definitely some spikes comes, but if it is um, uh, overread with that change and such a change is smoothened, then definitely some smooth curve will be happen at this moment. Moving ahead, the next slide is based on the software applications. The system software such as compiler, editors, file management system, right? Second one is application software, standard programs for specific needs. Second, engineering and scientific software characteristic by number crunching algorithm such as automotive stress analysis, molecular biology, orbital dynamics, etc. These are the softwares. Another software application is embedded software reside within the product or system. The keypad control or microwave oven digital function of a dashboard display in the car. Next application towards product line software focuses on limited market to address mass consumer market, that is a word processing graphics database system. Next application is web apps, web application. Network centric software as a web 2.0 emerges, more sophisticated computer environment is supported integrated with remote database and business applications. Next, last one, AI software applications used a non-commercial algorithm to solve complex problem, robotics, expert system, pattern recognition, and game playing, and so on. So these are the software application associated with the software engineering. Moving ahead, Next, software new categories are there. Open world computing. This is pervasive, ubiquitous computing, distributed computing due to wireless networking. How to use mobile devices are the is the concern. Personal computer enterprise system to the communicate across the vast network. Net sourcing, the web as a computing engine. Okay, as the web as a computing engine, how to architect a simple and sophisticated application to target end user worldwide. Another new category is open source, free source code open to computing community. This is kind of we can say blessing, but also potential cruel curse over there. And also in these areas they are having applications that like data mining, grid computing, cognitive machine learning, and software and nanotechnologies. These are the. In the next slide, let's say software question haven't changed over the decade. One questions. These are the few questions are still remain the same while discussing the software. First one, why does it take so long to get the software finished? This was the question. Next question may be why our development cost is so high. Next question, why does it so long software get finished? Too long, right? Why can't we find all errors before we give the software to our customer? This is kind of question. Next is, why do we spend so much time on effort maintaining an existing program? And next question, why do we continue to have difficulty in measuring process as the software being developed and maintained? So these are a few questions are still discussing the software engineering. So what is software engineering? Software engineering is the discipline which is concerned with all aspects of products. Software engineer should adapt a systematic and organized approach to their work. Software engineers should use appropriate tools and techniques depending on the problem to be solved, depending on the development constraint, and depending on the source available. Moving ahead, what are the difference between software engineering and computer science? Right. So in the first part we have computer science, and software engineering is concerned with what? So let's discuss. Computer science is concerned with theory and fundamentals. Algorithm, data structures, complexity, theory, and numerical methods are the concern with this computer science, while in software engineering the practicabilities of developing it, delivering useful softwares. Software engineering deals with the practical problem in the complex software product, right? The computer science theories are currently insufficient to act as a complete supporting of software engineering, but it is a foundation of practical aspects of software engineering. Software engineering history, if you're talking about the history, software engineering is introduced in 1968 the conference about software crisis. When introduced when the introduction of a third generation computer hardware laid more complex software system than before. In early's approach based on the information methodology lead to delay in the software delivery, higher cost than the initial estimated, and difficult to maintain the software. We need a new method and technique to manage the production of the complex software engineering body of a knowledge. So these are some points here: computing fundamentals. These are some related areas where computer algorithm, data structures use, computer architecture, mathematical foundation, operating system, and programming languages are computing fundamentals area. Software product engineering area are these are requirement engineering, design, coding, testing, and maintenance, software operation and maintenance. Software management area, project management, risk management, quality management, configuration management, development process, and acquisition management. And the software domain are artificial intelligence, database system, human computer interaction, numerical symbolic computing, computer simulation, and real-time systems are the software related field. Let's discuss about the legacy software. What is meant by legacy software? Legacy software system were developed decade ago and have been continuously modifying to meet their changes in the business requirement and the computing platform. The pro-filtration, that is rapid growth of a system, is causing headache of a large organization who find them costly to maintain and risk to evolve. So it supports core business function. Legacy software exhibit a poor quality, convoluted code, poor documentation was there, and poor testing criteria that time, and poor change management. Then example of MS Office 2003, legacy software for 2019, right? So this 2019 is based on just 2003 phenomena. The reason for evolving legacy software is adaptive, perfective, and corrective. What is adaptive? Adaptive is the must be adapt to meet the changes, here. Meet the changes need to be need a new computing environment or the modern system databases or networks. Perfective must be enhanced to implement a new business requirement, and next is corrective. It must be changed because of error found in the specification, design, and implementation, right? Here we come to the end of this session. We will discuss further in the next continuation with this next topic. Till then, thank you very much.